In this video, I'm going to be teaching us and guiding us how you can start roasted groundnut business, also known as roasted peanuts, and how you can make millions from this kind of business. I'll be teaching us, a specific way at which you can target malls, you can target supermarket and provision stores, and by using this technique you will be able to not just take care of your basic needs from this business, you will become a millionaire. If you're really thinking about starting this kind of business, you need to first discover where you can find quality groundnuts. There are different types of groundnuts. So there is the particular type of groundnut that looks rich, looks attractive, and also being sold in provision stores and supermarkets. It is this groundnut species that you are going to look for. Remember, you'll be targeting stores and supermarkets. This means that you need to be able to know where you can find this groundnut wholesale, so that when your business starts coming in big time, you can easily be able to grow the business. The second step here is to register your product and the brand name. When it comes about selling when it comes to selling roasted groundnut to big supermarkets and big provision store, you need to keep in mind that your branding is important. Now, branding is the way your groundnut is being packaged, neatly packaged using a very attractive transparent bottle, and you would also have a very attractive sticker which would in a combination attract buyers. Remember, you have to attract supermarkets first, you have to attract provision store owners first before you can attract consumers. This is because they know what the consumer wants and they know what is attractive to the consumer. So aside from your branding, let's talk about your product, which is the roasted groundnuts. You need to learn how to make this groundnut, perfect the art of making roasted groundnuts. Now, the third step here is attracting provision stores and supermarkets. In this case here, what you need to do is looking at your connections. Remember, you're also targeting the middle income. So this means that your product has to be properly registered. As regards attracting provision stores, the first thing you need to do is to look at your connections. Who are those that you know? Tell them about your business. Introduce your product to them. Remember, when you're taking your product to them, you're kind of doing it as a gift. You're giving them this product as a gift for them to try. Don't just enter a supermarket and tell them, oh, what I'm into selling groundnut. This is how my groundnut looks like. You take your groundnut and you go home. No, you have to have this giving spirit just to make sure that they get familiar with you and they taste your product for free. Give them this product, let them try it. If they are willing to try it, but they are not willing to pay you the money for the product, tell them you are going to leave the product with them and they are going to pay you for products that are only being sold. You get the logic here? So this is how you can sell to provision stores and you can sell to supermarkets. All you need is for one provision store or supermarket to accept to sell your product for you. The moment they accept to sell your product, you've hit jackpot. So you now start using them as a reference to sell to other supermarkets and other provision stores. So when you visit any other supermarket, when you visit any other provision store, just tell them that you want them, that you have a very, very interesting product, which is roasted groundnut. You tell them the benefit, and in case they decline that, no, we already have Mr. A selling his roasted groundnut at their place, just tell them, but EBEANO, I have a deal currently with EBEANO, and they are making their profit, and I'm also able to sell my groundnut there. So mention, provision stores that are started, distributing and selling your roasted peanuts, and use those provision stores to add more, to get more provision stores that would sell your roasted peanuts for you. Now, remember, there are also, supermarkets that have branches. Let's take, for example, EBEANO has so many branches, SHOPRITE has so many branches. So if you're able to get, one of these stores to sell your product for you, that means you can be able to convince other branches to sell your product for you. So that's the logic. You get the logic behind it. So that means if, for example, EBEANO in Lekki is already selling your peanuts, you'll be able to attract EBEANO in Festac, attract EBEANO in Moshi, attract EBEANO in other branches, especially in other locations, that is closer to you. You'll be able to attract them, which means more sales for you. Now, when these more sales come for you, this is now the time you now start attracting interstate provision stores and interstate supermarkets. Now, when it comes to multiplying your profit, it is very, very important for you to be diligent in accumulating your profit. Do not spend your profit anyhow. For example, if you sell a bottle of groundnut for 3,000 and the cost of producing that groundnut is 2,000, that means you'll be making 1,000 naira for every bottle of groundnut you sell. If you sell 50 bottles of groundnuts, that means you have made 50,000 naira. Imagine all the branches of EBEANO ask you for 500 bottles of groundnut. That means you will make 500,000 naira from those 500 bottles. But you have to be very diligent and make sure that you don't spend your profit anyhow. Final note: roasted groundnut is a profitable business only if you're selling to provision store and supermarkets. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Also drop your comment below about what you think. Thank you.